Here he comes, traveling the whole universe, Friar Tuck, across the universe.
What the fuck?
Stage play by somebody. Somebody's gotta write it. So, this is, what is it? First Hero Beard or First
I'll
Beard
look it up.
Hero? Nah, we lost it. He's gonna look it up. So anyways, this feels like a 2D...
Great Hero's Beard.
Great Hero's Beard! By Great Hero's Beard will travel the universe, beating up slimes. Especially slimes with swords in their heads. Maybe they're easier. Actually, in this game, they're harder. But this really feels like a 2D clicker. It's sort of... You said it...
It doesn't really feel like a clicker, but it
felt
does
like
have
it was
the elements
Shrek
of like
Ralph?
yeah, no, it has more elements of like a looter idle game.
Yeah, it's... The weird thing is, like, it's try again game, because... Were you even clicking for him to attack? I don't think so. No, it's automatic. Like, all the bells are automatic. It's like, keep attacking until
either you die or everyone else dies.
Yeah, and there's like 4 waves in some of these areas. Like, it's not like an RPG at all.
And every time you fail or succeed, you get kicked back to basically the menu where you get to equip your character with more gear, which allows...
It's funny because it looks like... I love the style. Like, you can move around at the main menu, kind of like Star Fox. I couldn't remember what game it was like. Yeah, original Star Fox, you can move around. Or Star Fox 64, I mean. And it really looks like Wreck-It Ralph in some of the graphics. Like, we played that other looter clicker, I don't remember what it was called a while ago, that looked a little bit like this. The visuals are gorgeous. Like, I'd say there's nothing that is this polished in its animated style. I'd give this game, like, just for the polishedness, which isn't a word, but we're gonna do it, 10 out of 10, just for like the visuals. Sounds, I found they were okay. Like, the music I didn't think was like super noticeable, but the actual game, I don't know. I guess this is like an idler, as you said. Like, you don't really play it. Like, yeah, you get equipment, and you sell the equipment or something, and then...
But for the most part, you're just letting the game
new.
Play for you.
Yeah, the game just plays itself, and this really feels like a mobile game. I don't think it is a mobile game, but there's some other famous mobile games that are like this, where you just have your phone on, plugged in, every once in a while you tap, and like the game's just back on playing.
Yeah. But this isn't like a clicker where it's like you tap. This is basically more like you just equip your character and then they do everything for you.
The thing is, like, the basic story is the guy works hard in the fields, and then all of a sudden he finds this, like, amulet, I think it was.
That allows him to travel the universe.
Yeah, it was like a pennant, or I'm trying to remember what the right word was. Yeah, and he starts to travel the universe, and, like, he enjoys himself, and then, like, I guess he gets stuck. I don't know if he's back in the world. Did they even say whether he's back in...
I think we might have to play the rest of the game to
I don't
find out.
think it... Yeah, I think that gets explained then. Very pretty game. For fun, like, I think if you want a game that you can just, like, jump in and you'll play it, and it's like, okay, I'll play this for half an hour and then I'll go play something else. This game's pretty cool for that. I just don't see myself playing it for hours and hours, like, binging it.
Yeah, like...
Unless you really love collecting stuff and selling it.
It's one of those games where I just end up playing it and then you're like, you already get the gist of it just from watching me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't feel like I missed out. Like, I feel like this is like a simplified Diablo, and like, without like the challenge system. Like, if you die, it's like, so what, man? It doesn't matter. You can keep playing and you can keep collecting stuff. It's one of those, like, LucasArts used to have this, like, you cannot die in their adventure games, like, rule. Like, you're not permanently dead, and like Sierra. And I feel like this sort of follows that LucasArts, like, even if you die, it's okay.
You know what this actually reminds... You know what this actually reminds me of? There was like this game on the internet which is a parody of World of Warcraft, where you just let it play by itself.
Yeah.
And it's a parody of how the quest systems work.
It's like a self-clicker most of the time.
Yeah, but like, this is like a step up from that, because here you at least get to equip your character with items, level them up, and
you see progress. I think if you didn't see that progress, like, this game would be... We wouldn't play it. Like, the last clicker we played, we unlocked characters. I don't remember what it was called. It was like something like Click-A-Lot RPG or something. I don't remember the name. but we played it a while ago, and yeah, it was fun for like 5-10 minutes, and you made progress, but like it didn't have the same visuals. Like it looked like Cuphead.
It reminds
This
me a
looked
bit
more
of
like Wreck-It Ralph.
It reminds me a bit of I know what you're talking about now
Yeah.
with the but it reminds me a lot about that Dragon's Isle game.
Dragon's Isle.
That free dragon something.
You talking about the PS4 game?
No.
Oh.
No.
But anyways, to wrap
wrap
this
it all
all up, I would say I'd give this probably, like, just for basic entertainment, I say it does the job, but I just don't see myself sitting down and like letting the game play on its own. I'd rather be like, you know, doing the attacks in the RPG myself, but it's like a super light RPG clicker, I guess is the best way to describe it. I'd give it probably like 8.5 in the sense that like if you don't want that huge interaction and you want a basic plot, it doesn't seem like we're gonna learn like much more than what we've seen. Then I'd say like check it out. It's very different from like RPGs where you're spending hours grinding. It's more like you could do your homework and like the game will play itself, and then whenever you have the time to get back to it, you'll get back to it. So
for what it does, it really does a pretty good job. For that, I give it an 8 out of 10, like you. But here's the thing: I mean, if you're mildly entertained, this game is good for you. But if you are looking for an RPG with a lot more bite to it,
yeah,
you might be looking somewhere else.
Yeah, there's not a lot of depth. Like if you want to avoid endless grinding, at least having to pay attention to the grinding, then this is a lot better. But it's really well polished. That's what I have to say.
Well, let's go stroke the beard.
I don't have one, but I'll fake it.
Stroke one for me. You can stroke mine.
Stroke one for the team. Bye.